The search for a missing Benton City teen has ended, prompting authorities to begin the investigation into what led to his disappearance. And an unexpected vote took the Yakima City Council meeting by surprise Tuesday night, which ended in the termination of a high-ranked city official.
And look for cloudy skies this morning. Winter weather advisory. Winter is coming to the Cascades and the Blues. I'll get to all the details in your First Alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest. On your side.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us. I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
And I'm Stacy Lee. And yes, we've got some winter weather coming our way.
Very exciting.
I keep thinking of Game of Thrones. Winter is coming.
Yeah, and you're excited to hit the slopes. My husband has been talking about it. When can we get to the mountains?
We can get to the mountains soon, but yes, we're getting a series of storms coming in over the weekend beginning tonight. So let's take a peek outside of what's happening around the area right now. You can see some mixed precip coming down the Yakima Valley right now, headed towards the Hanford area, and even some snow beginning to develop now in the Cascade Mountains. So active weather has already started today. The big news, though, is going to be for the Blues later this afternoon. 34 degrees on our Dust Devil Giesa Stadium Skycam. Our dew point at 32. Our feels like temp is 30, so grab a coat. It's going to be chilly this morning. So yes, look for this. Here's the active weather pattern for the next 3 days. Check it out. So we have mostly rain in the middle area, but look at the Blues in Oregon. We're going to start to see snow develop there. Another system moves in on Friday and Saturday, and here's where we're going to see that significant snowfall in the Cascade Mountains, the Blue Mountains, and even maybe a little rain mixed with snow in the lower elevation. So active weather pattern. Here's our winter weather advisory. Kicks in at 2 o'clock today till 6 a.m. Friday for the Blue Mountains. We could see up to 8 inches of snow beginning later today through Friday. So that's where it kicks off. That is the fun. This morning, though, we're seeing limited visibility in the Kittitas Valley. We're good in the Tri-Cities this morning. Walla Walla, Pendleton, Hermiston, Prosser with some fog in the area as well. So get ready for cloudy skies. Scattered showers later today. Mountain snow, Cascades in the Blues. Winter weather advisory in the Blues up to 8 inches there. And this weekend, look for 12 or more inches above 4,500 feet in the Cascade Mountains. So lots to talk about in your First Alert full weather forecast. Riley?
Thank you, Stacy. After being reported missing several days ago, the body of 18-year-old Gage Mercado of Benton City has been found. The search began at Mercado's last known location at a bonfire in the Horn Rapids Park with the Benton Franklin Sheriff's Search and Rescue Team. He was first reported missing when he didn't return home following a party near the Yakima River Saturday night. Authorities say Mercado's body was discovered in the river near the park around 11:30 yesterday morning.
Nobody really expected him to be anywhere, and so it wasn't until about a day that nobody had heard from him, and so then people became concerned and they called us.
Detectives have been interviewing over 50 people who were at that Saturday night party. They do not believe there is any risk to the public. The FBI is asking the public to help them find 32-year-old Denise Frank, an Indigenous mother of 3 who was reported missing out of Wapato near the end of last week. She was last seen Friday, December 29th in Wapato. FBI officials say Denise left behind her personal belongings, including her cell phone, which is reportedly not like her at all.
That causes us concern that most people will not be left without their belongings or their phone or their wallet. And so that makes us worried about her safety and why we're asking for the public's help in locating her.
At the request of investigators, Washington State Patrol issued its first ever missing Indigenous person alert to come out of Yakima County yesterday afternoon. They're asking anyone with information about Denise's whereabouts to call 911. The Yakima City Council held its first meeting of 2024 Tuesday night, and near the end, the meeting took an unexpected turn. Everything began according to the agenda as 3 newly elected and 1 re-elected council member were sworn in. Voting for new leadership followed, with Patricia Byers and Matt Brown voted in as mayor and assistant mayor respectively. But just before the meeting adjourned, Brown announced that city manager Bob Harrison was fired. By a vote of 5-2, Harrison's contract was terminated without cause.
With the recent elections of November 7th, 4 of the 7 city council seats were up for grabs, and 3 of which are new council members here tonight, and 1 of which is a returning council member. And the council has determined that it is in the best interest of the city to seek a new city manager.
Later on Good Morning Northwest, we'll hear what council members have to say about the reasons behind his firing. A historic milestone has been reached by the city of Richland, as the city will have women serving as both mayor and mayor pro tem simultaneously for the first time in city history. The last time a woman served as mayor of Richland was in 1958. At Tuesday's council meeting, Councilmember Teresa Richardson and Councilmember Sandra Kent were elected mayor and mayor pro tem, respectively. They're both slated to serve 2-year terms in those roles. The Richland City Clerk also swore in 5 council members during the meeting. We're only a few days away from the start of the state legislative session, and one of the major issues on the agenda this year is artificial intelligence. There are a few different proposals focused on the use of AI in the state of Washington. House Bill 1934 would create an over 40-member task force to look at how artificial intelligence is developing and come up with suggestions for ways that state lawmakers could regulate it. District 16 Representative Skylar Rude spoke with Apple Valley News Now as he was on his way to Olympia about why he decided to sign on in support of the bill.
Obviously, artificial intelligence is emerging, and I think everybody probably recognizes that it's here to stay. It's going to be part of our lives, and it will continue to advance. So information gathering is a really important first step to make thoughtful decisions legislatively. And honestly, we should probably be doing this before we pass a lot of other policies.
And if the bill becomes law, the task force would be asked to hold its first meeting by the end of 2024, create an interim report in 2025, and have a final report finished by the beginning of June 2027. Later on Good Morning Northwest, we'll talk about just how broad this proposal could be. There's been an update on a project to paint the Blue Bridge across the Columbia River. According to a WashDOT spokesperson, workers are finishing up work preparations by establishing a containment area below the bridge. WashDOT says the timeline has been delayed, with painting now scheduled to begin either at the end of this month or the beginning of February. When painting begins, traffic will go down to 1 lane in each direction. WashDOT says traffic will remain limited 24 hours a day through the duration of the project. In addition, the bridge's speed limit will drop from 55 miles to 45 miles per hour. The work is expected to be completed by early next year. According to WashDOT, the cost of the project is $33.5 million, and that comes from federal funds allocated to the agency from the National Highway Performance Program. We'll return in just a moment, but first, Stacey Lee joins us live now for another quick look at the weather.
And we have mostly clear skies right now, but get ready for active weather. It's all headed our way this weekend. Heavy mountain snow. I'll tell you how much and where coming up in my First Alert full weather forecast.
And despite popular opinion, the World Health Organization goes on record saying COVID-19 is still a pandemic. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
Next ET, Hollywood's Party of the Year Golden Globe secrets from host Joe Coy. Plus, the bear in his underwear are behind-the-scenes exclusive with Jeremy Allen White. Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Did you know Ustria Health has 3 full-time board-certified orthopedic surgeons? Pain in your hands, knees, hips, or shoulders can reduce your quality of life. Orthopedic doctors repair bone, joint, ligament, and tendon injuries, which can relieve debilitating pain. Our surgeons treat tendonitis and carpal tunnel, repair broken bones and fractures, and replace painful, worn-out joints, putting you back in motion. Ustria Health, exceptional rural health care close to home.
I'm Richard Karn, and I love my hose. My hose is lightweight.
Oh, no.
My hose will not kink.
Come on.
And my hose is anti-leak. It ain't those old hoses. This is my hose. The new Pocket Hose Copper Bullet, now infused with real copper, so your water is always clean and lead-free. Just turn on the water and watch your hose grow and grow to a full-size 3/4-inch hose. And when you turn off the water, away it goes, shrinking and squeezing that water out until it's practically bone dry. Our new inner tube uses 3 layers of high-strength latex on the inside. Then it's wrapped in a new polymer filament jacket, the same technology used in forest fire hoses because it's light and tough. 3 times stronger than the other hoses. It's guaranteed for 10 years. Nearly impossible to tear or snag. And the redesigned connector protector with flexible collar helps stop leaks at the spigot. But my favorite part of our new hose build, the oversized, easy-to-grip fittings. Easy on and off, even with gloves. Perfect for power washing cars and trucks, ready to go anywhere, even your pocket. With more than 100 patents worldwide, it's the best pocket hose in the world. Get the super light 25-foot Pocket Hose Copper Bullet today for only $29.99. But wait, call now and get our Turbo Shot adjustable nozzle. From those delicate flowers to power washing your walkway, a $20 value, absolutely free. Copper Bullet is not available in stores. This is an exclusive advanced release of our 2024 edition Pocket Hose. There is a strict limit of 3 per order. Don't wait, order now.
Call 1-800-957-6218. That's 1-800-957-6218. Or visit copperbullethose.com. So call 1-800-957-6218 now.
The best way to end your day.
That is good TV.
Friends, tonight at 11:05.
If you thought the pandemic was over, you thought wrong, and that's according to the World Health Organization. The organization's COVID-19 technical lead says the pandemic is in a different phase marked by reduced impact, but it's still considered a pandemic. That tracks with what's been happening in the U.S. More than 29,000 people were admitted to hospitals here in the week before Christmas. That was up 17% from the week before. COVID-19 was responsible for more than 3% of the deaths in the U.S. that week. The WHO is urging people and governments not to be complacent. Meanwhile, a mask mandate is being put in place at all 11 New York City public hospitals. The NYC Health Department says that's because of the large number of COVID-19, flu, and RSV cases that they're seeing. The FDA is looking into reports of hair loss, suicidal thoughts, and aspiration linked to the use of popular diabetes and weight loss drugs. People who take medications like Ozempic, Mounjaro, Rybelsus, and Wegovy may be at risk for these side effects, but this just means that the FDA has concluded that the drug has the listed risk and not necessarily identified it as a potential safety issue. On its website, the agency reported that it is evaluating the need for regulatory action after it received reports of unusual side effects like accidentally breathing in food or liquid. These popular drugs designed to treat diabetes or weight loss mimic GLP-1, a hormone naturally produced in the body. Coming up, the first batch of sealed court filings pertaining to the late sex offender Jeffrey S. Epstein have been released. We have details next. And Stacey Lee will return with a look at your First Alert weather forecast.
Home design and remodeling can be overwhelming. At Premier Woodworks, we are with you throughout the entire project. Our in-house designers and project manager will help you design the space of your dreams. Whatever the size of project, Premier Woodworks will help maximize your space and turn your vision into reality. Visit our website, premierwoodworksllc.com, or stop by our newly remodeled showroom at 109 North Washington in downtown Kennewick.
Ben Franklin Transit is hiring safety-oriented coach operators. Become a crucial part of the Tri-Cities community and provide a vital service to our riders. Get out from behind a desk and experience a workday that keeps you moving. Enjoy CDL training, comprehensive benefits, and generous paid time off. When you're driving for Ben Franklin Transit, you're part of a growing team of community-oriented professionals. Apply now to join the Ben Franklin Transit team.
What's better than super fresh fruits and vegetables?
Yep, you've got it. Super fresh fruits and vegetables on sale.
Swing into Super One Foods this Thursday and save big during our 12-hour produce sale. Dole bananas just 38 cents a pound. Cosmic Crisp apples just 68 cents a pound. And whole juicy mandarin oranges, $2.98 for a 3-pound bag.
Super One Foods 12-hour produce sale this Thursday only. Hey, it's better than fresh.
Save now at Buy Mart with our latest savings book and store-wide stock reduction sale. Watch for it in your mailbox or pick up a copy in store. Save more to start the new year at Buy Mart, your Northwest employee-owned membership store.
Navigating a real estate transaction can be overwhelming, from finding the right property to navigating the closing process. That's why a successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process, an in-house marketing team to maximize your home's exposure, transaction coordinators to ensure accuracy throughout the transaction, and a network of local industry experts. With Windermere on your side, you can have peace of mind and confidence in your real estate journey.
Saturday. Week 18 of the NFL season begins on Apple Valley News Now. At 1:30, the Steelers battle the Ravens. Then at 5, it's the Texans and the Colts. It all starts at noon with a special edition of NFL Countdown, Saturday on Apple Valley News Now.
ET and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And good Thursday morning, 4th day of 2024. Let's take a look at what's happening on Skywatch radar. We're seeing some active weather just outside of Yakima, a few sprinkles there and mixed precip. You see that here along the I-84 or 82, excuse me, corridor. Pretty calm through the Columbia Basin, and we're seeing a little bit of snow in the southern Blue Mountains there, Pendleton to LeGrand. 34 degrees on our Dust Devil Giesa Stadium sky cam. Our feels like temp is 30. Grab that coat. A little bit chilly this morning. Winds are light at 5 miles per hour. Our visibility is limited in the Kittitas Valley. Dense fog advisory in the area there. We're seeing some limited visibility here in Prosser. So between Prosser, probably when you dip down into Benton City to Prosser, you're going to encounter some fog there. But otherwise, we're looking pretty good visibility this afternoon or this morning. Let's take a look at what's happening though on Skywatch radar and satellite. Here comes that system. This is the first of several systems moving into the area. We're seeing that wet weather on the Seattle area, the west side of the state, and we're starting to see some moisture move across the Cascade Mountains. Here's the weather pattern for today. It's an upper level system and it's pushing right in from the Pacific. Here it comes. Now these temperatures and systems are coming down from Alaska. So finally we're getting that cold air and moisture that we usually get this time of year, but we've been seeing El Nino effects and that's going to change. Look at the snow south or east of Bend here. It's going to be pretty thick as you get into the Sierra Nevadas. So again, watch for that upper level pattern going on. Futurecast showing that snow continuing through the Cascade Mountains. There's no winter weather advisory there today. However, we're going to start to see that system move to the east and we're going to pick up some heavy mountain snow here in the Blue Mountains. We're expecting 4 to 8 inches between now and tomorrow in the Blue Mountains. So there is a winter weather advisory and I'll show you that here in a sec. We're going to be pretty calm through the Columbia Basin with some scattered showers possible throughout the area, but look for very active weather. Here comes the bigger system on Saturday. This is where we're going to see some heavy snow across the Cascades. Unless you really like driving in heavy mountain snow, I would avoid the Snoqualmie Pass this weekend or at least on Saturday. Here's the winter weather advisory we're talking about for the Blue Mountains above 4,000 feet, up to 8 inches of snow. That kicks in at 2 o'clock today until 6 a.m. on Friday. Here's your weather planner for the day. Overall, pretty calm in the lower elevations. Might see a few breezy winds pick up later this afternoon. Yakima with cloudy skies through most of the morning. Most of the fog has lifted out of the Columbia Basin, but we'll see those cloudy, overcast skies. Temperatures in the 30s, and in Walla Walla, temperatures a little bit warmer to start with, and then we start to cool down as that system moves through the area, with temperatures in the 40s and then lowering to the 30s this morning. But don't worry, it will warm back up because those temperatures staying above average. Mostly cloudy skies through the area today. Look for that snow to develop later this afternoon in the Blue Mountains. And tonight, cloudy skies with scattered showers possible through the region. Most of us staying above the freezing level. However, it's going to be chilly in the foothills of the Cascade Mountains there, the east slopes, I should say, and Ellensburg into Yakima with temperatures just below the freezing level. Riley?
Thank you, Stacy. Now to the Jeffrey Epstein documents. The names of several people connected to the disgraced financier and sex offender were unsealed last night. The names in those documents include Bill Clinton and Prince Andrew. ABC's Andrew Dimbert has the latest.
This morning, we're learning why attorneys wanted to depose former President Clinton in a now settled defamation case relating to allegations against sex offender Jeffrey Epstein and his one-time paramour, Ghislaine Maxwell.
We never knew why Clinton's deposition was sought. Now we do.
The first batch of previously sealed court documents related to Epstein were made public last night. One from a lawsuit filed by Virginia Gouffre. She's one of the women who say they were abused at Epstein's home in Florida, New York, and on a private Caribbean island. Gouffre's attorneys sought to depose Clinton as part of her 2016 lawsuit against Epstein's former girlfriend, Ghislaine Maxwell, because her attorneys argued Clinton is a key person who can provide information about his close relationship with Maxwell and Epstein and disapprove Maxwell's claims.
This is just the first of what's coming out about these names that have been associated with Jeffrey Epstein for a long time.
Gouffre made no allegations of wrongdoing against Clinton, contradicting a previous claim when she said she flew with Clinton and the Secret Service in a helicopter. According to Maxwell's unsealed deposition, she said the allegations that Clinton had dinner on Epstein's private island were 100% false.
Without Virginia Gouffre's lawsuit, this stuff wouldn't have been exchanged because it was relevant to the claims. And now the court has decided there's no good basis to keep this stuff under wraps from the public.
After Epstein's arrest in 2019, a Clinton spokesperson denied the former president knew about Epstein's crimes, denied Clinton was ever on Epstein's island, and said Clinton had not communicated with Epstein in more than a decade. Also in the documents, deposition from a witness who said she met Michael Jackson and magician David Copperfield during her time with Epstein. Epstein died in jail while awaiting trial on sex trafficking charges in 2019. His death was ruled a suicide. Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.
Maxwell was convicted of sex trafficking and other crimes for helping Epstein abuse teen girls. She's serving a 20-year sentence, which she's appealing. In a statement overnight, her lawyers said she has consistently and vehemently maintained her innocence. Other names mentioned in the documents include the late New Mexico Governor Bill Richardson and American investor Glenn Dubin. An attack on a Nevada judge caught on camera. Take a look. This happened Wednesday morning in a Las Vegas courtroom. Deobra Redden was being sentenced for aggravated battery with substantial bodily harm prior to the incident. He entered a guilty plea during the hearing, but once Clark County District Court Judge Mary Kay Holthus denied bail due to his criminal history, Redden can be seen leaping over the judge's bench. Security officers jumped into action to restrain him. The judge sustained some injuries and her condition is being monitored. A marshal involved in the incident was hospitalized after the attack. Redden will be back in court Thursday to face 3 new felony charges from this incident. An update on a murder mystery in San Antonio, Texas that left a pregnant teen and her boyfriend dead. San Antonio police arrested a teen and his father Wednesday in connection to the deaths of 18-year-old Savannah Soto and 22-year-old Matthew Guerra. 19-year-old Christopher Precchiato is accused of killing the couple during a drug deal gone wrong, while his dad, Ramon Precchiato, is accused of trying to get rid of their bodies in a parked car. Last week, police released surveillance video to the public asking for help in identifying 2 suspects. The bodies of Soto and Guerra were found in a car parked near an apartment complex last month. Each were found with a gunshot wound. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, as dating trends tend to be wildly complicated these days, Valentine's candy brand Sweethearts has released a new special box, candy box for those whose relationship status isn't as well defined.
It's our annual year-end inventory closeout sale at Mattress Depot USA.
This is your best opportunity of the year to save hundreds.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Hi.
Wow.
I can't live without you now.
Don't stop believing.
Will you marry me?
Yes!
Hold on to that feeling.
Yes,
Don't stop believing.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
Magical moments. Snowy adventures. Warming up. Making memories. A winter wonderland. The perfect close-by getaway this winter is Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Find countless ways to play and plan your escape at cdawinter.com.
Hanging lights is really hard work and takes too much time. Introducing the Star Shower Ultra 9 Laser Light Show. Now with an incredible 9 different decorative light patterns for you to choose from that immerse your entire home with thousands of spectacular lights. You can select red and green lights that move like shooting stars, or instead have your lights blinking, or choose twinkling stillness. Star Shower has an automatic light sensor that will turn it on at night and off in the morning. Plus, it's weather resistant and can withstand freezing temperatures. Call or go online now to order Star Shower Ultra 9 for just $29.99 and ask about how to get the Star Shower remote. All it takes is the press of a button to change all 9 functions. Star Shower sells out every single year, so this year there's a strict limit of 3 per order. This offer is not available on Amazon, so call or click now.
Call 1-800-617-3097 or visit ultra9.com. So call 1-800-617-3097 or visit ultra9.com now.
How long do I have to wait?
What are you waiting for? Let's go.
Interns are in trouble.
Which one of you am I firing?
I am truly stunned that you still work here. I love you, and I'm gonna love you forever.
Your vodka tonic, sir. We need to talk about what happened.
Dr. Altman is in critical condition.
Don't wait. Get Black Friday prices all month long now at Mattress Depot USA. Plus, get 0% financing for 5 years or pay just $39 down and get 100 days same as cash.
Mattress Depot USA.
A special place on the scenic Clark Fork River. Fly the Northwest, Tuesday at 6.
Welcome back, everyone. Sweethearts has something special for those who are single this Valentine's Day. The heart-shaped candies company is releasing limited edition situationship boxes as the perfect gift for those not in a relationship during the Valentine's Day holiday.
So think about those blurred lines, right? The boxes are filled with hearts with blurry misprint, or what Sweetheart calls sweet muddled nothings, and literal mixed messages to capture what singles are dealing with. I was single for a long time, Riley. I know all about this. Special Valentine treats will be available for purchase on sweetheartscandy.com beginning on Monday.
That is funny. And situationship is kind of a newer term, kind of for those relationships that are not exactly relationships. They're
I like that we've coined a phrase for it, because
it needed a word.
Many years of dating before my husband, it was situationships. I know all about
there
that.
you go. I think I have a situationship with this weather that's been going on.
We do. We have a situationship going on weather-wise because it's getting wild. We're going to see very active weather heading into the weekend. Right now, we'll call it the calm before the storm. It's not a bad morning out there, a little on the chilly side, so grab your coat. I'll have a look at your first alert weather forecast coming up.
And coming up on Good Morning Northwest, former President Donald Trump takes shots at his closest competition for the Republican presidential bid as the Iowa caucuses creep closer. And Democrats and other lawmakers are calling for a compromise on border policy after a GOP visit to Texas emphasized a hardline approach that's lacking votes.
In today's Tech Bites, is TikTok targeting Amazon's turf? Bloomberg reports the Chinese-owned company is planning a major e-commerce expansion in the U.S. this year, increasing it tenfold to about $17.5 billion. The company also announced a hike to U.S. seller fees. Dell is set to debut a new 40-inch curved monitor at the Consumer Electronics Trade Show in Vegas. The 5K Ultra-Sharp Thunderbolt Hub is described as 5-star eye comfort. It goes on sale next month, costing $2,400. Also at CES, GE will show off the world's first indoor smoker next week. The countertop appliance uses what's called active smoke filtration, which seals the real wood smoke inside the oven and won't stink up your kitchen. Retail price, just under $1,000. A little pricey maybe, but think about what's at stake. Those are your Tech Bites. Have a great day.
Did you know there's a way to cut your dishwashing time by 50%? Try Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray. It removes 99% of grease and grime in half the time. Dawn Power Wash has 3 cleaning boosters not found in traditional dish soaps that remove food and grease 5 times faster. And because it cleans so well, you can replace multiple cleaning products for counters, stoves, and even laundry stains. Try Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray. Brand power helping you buy better.
Eternal energy, you don't know what's standing in front of me.
Nature's Bounty Hair Growth. Help grow thicker, fuller hair with just 1 capsule a day of Advanced Hair Complex. Conquer hair thinning.
And fall in love with your hair all over again.
Only from Nature's Bounty.
Former President Trump lands a key endorsement ahead of the Iowa caucuses as Republican candidate Nikki Haley hopes to challenge the former president. And after a GOP visit to the southern border, federal lawmakers are trying to find a sufficient compromise to take action on the border crisis.
And we're getting ready for some heavy mountain snow, but so far a calm, nice morning out there with cloudy skies and temps in the 30s. Full weather forecast is on the way.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
And I'm Stacy Lee. And so far, quiet morning, Riley, but things are going to start changing moving forward.
Definitely.
Let's take a peek outside on our Skywatch radar. Check it out. We're already starting to see some rain mixed with snow coming down the Columbia River area towards Hanford. Think Vantage. Yakima seeing a few sprinkles this morning, and that active weather pattern, once it starts, it's going to continue for the next several days. So here's what I'm talking about here on your screen. There is the rain mix with snow. We're seeing a little bit of sprinkles through the Yakima area and down and through the region. Now, Tri-Cities in our area, pretty quiet this morning. 34 degrees on our Dust Devil Sky Cam, 5-mile-an-hour winds. Our feels like temp is 30, so chilly morning. Grab your coat for sure today. Here's what's going on. We have a very active weather pattern setting up, and it's going to move in. So finally, winter has arrived, and be looking for snow, scattered showers, even mixed precip in the lower elevations. Here's the big pattern coming in on Saturday, and that will continue to move into Oregon, Northern California, right on into Utah, Salt Lake City. So finally, some active weather coming our way with some heavy mountain snow, with a winter weather advisory kicking in today for the Blue Mountains, expecting up to 8 inches of snow above 4,000 feet. We've got a busy morning out there with temperatures staying in the mid-40s in Yakima. We'll have cloudy skies with temperatures in the 30s, moving up to the 40s a little bit later today. Riley?
Thank you, Stacy. Now to the campaign trail and new attacks between the candidates with just days to go before the Iowa caucuses. Former President Trump overnight released a new attack ad targeting Nikki Haley. ABC's Andrea Fuji has the details.
Overnight, South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem hitting the campaign trail in Iowa for Donald Trump, urging voters to think of how their lives have changed since Trump left office, stressing grocery costs, gas prices, and the border crisis.
What President Trump believes and what he will do and what he will implement works, and it will benefit the families that are there.
With less than 2 weeks until the Iowa caucuses, former President Trump leads by 30 points. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis was pressed on why he hasn't been more forceful against Trump.
Why haven't you gone directly after him? Polls are down. He's, up really high.
What do you mean by going directly after?
I mean, you're in my viewpoint, you're going pretty soft on it.
I think the narrative is this. I think what the media wants is they want Republican candidates to just kind of like smear him personally and kind of do that. That's just not how I roll.
In New Hampshire, polls show former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley pulling into second place. Haley sharing this message with a packed town hall.
I know the momentum in Iowa, the momentum in New Hampshire, they want something different.
Overnight, the Trump campaign launching a new ad attacking Haley's stance on the border wall and travel bans.
Haley's weakness puts us in grave danger.
Meanwhile, Trump is bringing his battle to stay on the ballot in Colorado to the U.S. Supreme Court after that state's high court disqualified him for his actions on January 6, 2021. Trump's legal team is appealing, but not asking the justices to expedite consideration. If the court takes its time, Colorado's current ruling calls for Trump to remain on the ballot for the state's March 5th primary.
It's unclear when the Supreme Court will decide whether to take up Trump's case, but a ruling could affect several other states that have considered keeping Trump off their ballot. Agreeing on a problem doesn't mean agreeing on a solution. The crisis at the southern border is making that clear, as are recent efforts to address it. A GOP visit to Eagle Pass, Texas yesterday is emphasizing that division. House Republicans are pushing H.R. 2, a bill to codify some Trump-era border policies. The White House says it wants more funding for Border Patrol agents and immigration judges. Senate negotiators are working on bipartisan changes to asylum laws and parole policies. They're also considering more power for expulsion and border shutdowns.
My understanding is that H.R. 2 doesn't have Democratic votes in the House or in the Senate. Ultimately, we're going to work out a bill, if we're successful, that will have Republican and Democratic votes.
Many House Republicans say they'll only back H.R. 2 or a bill like it, even though it's likely doomed. Stacey Lee is here with a look at your First Alert weather forecast.
And so far, not a bad morning outside in the Columbia Basin. Mostly clear skies. Chilly temps right now, though, 34 degrees. We'll talk about what's coming your way this weekend and my First Alert full weather forecast.
While the holiday shopping season may be over, it doesn't mean that the deals have come to an end. When we come back, we'll take a look at some of the top deals in January.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
Next Live, Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, Robert Herjavec, and Monday, healthy tips to start your new year as Strive for More in 24 kicks off.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Winter stock reduction pricing is going on now with Bi-Mart's latest savings book. Watch for it in your mailbox or pick up a copy in store. All Bi-Mart vitamins and supplements are 50% off. Save with a hot buy on all-season 1-gallon windshield cleaner. Member priced at $2.99. And our winter stock reduction sale has comforter sets, electric throws, and heated mattress pads at 40% off. Save now with our latest savings book at Bi-Mart, your Northwest employee-owned membership store.
Fred's year-end clearance sale is on now. Save on dishwashers, laundry sets, refrigerators, and more during this sale.
Like this Bosch dishwasher marked down to only $4.49 while supplies last. That's a great value.
This stainless Bosch dishwasher is one of Bosch's best sellers.
$4.49 for a Bosch dishwasher is a terrific buy, but hurry, these dishwashers won't last long.
Come in and save at Fred's year-end clearance sale.
Furniture legs can scar your floors, costing you a lot of cash. Now there's Ruby Sliders, the new chair leg covers that protect your floors, prevent scratching, and slide with ease without all the noise. They fit snugly on both size legs and glide across any floor. Now you can move even your largest furniture with no effort at all. Regular felt gets worn and easily falls off, but Ruby Sliders feature an ultra-tight nano-weave material attached with an industrial-strength adhesive to the cover, so they're built to last. Plus, they're ultra-flexible and conform to most sizes. They'll protect any kind of floor, from hardwood, laminate, ceramic tile, and more. Call or go online now to get Ruby Sliders for as low as 99 cents with free shipping. That's right, free shipping. This offer is not available on Amazon, so order now.
Call 1-800-701-0426 or visit rubysliders.com. So call 1-800-701-0426 now.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
Well, the holidays may have come and gone, but there are still plenty of bargains to be had in January. Maribel Aber has a look at where to find the savings in the first month of the new year.
You can start with fitness equipment and gym memberships. Both are discounted as retailers and gyms look to capitalize on New Year's resolutions to get in shape. Look for savings on equipment from Amazon, Walmart, and Dick's, among other retailers. And if you prefer to work out at a gym, watch for discounted rates and sign-up fees that are waived for you to join. Watch for deals on small kitchen appliances in January as well. Retailers often discount items to appeal to people making resolutions to eat healthier or dine at home more during the year ahead. Food steamers and personal blenders are among the products expected to be on sale. As for retailers, last year Best Buy slashed small appliance prices by more than 60% in February. And don't overlook TV deals. While Black Friday is still the biggest period for markdowns on TVs, you can still find savings in January as retailers try and attract people gearing up for the Super Bowl. And winter clothing is also starting to be reduced. Watch for specials from everyone from Eddie Bauer to Lululemon. For more on where to find the savings and bargains in January, check out the full story at dealnews.com.
Mayhem at Target over an item causing scenes reminiscent of Black Friday. Target's new Valentine's Day Stanley collection, the Galentine's Day collection, is already sold out. Several TikTok videos show people rushing to grab one. Target and Stanley collaborated to release the limited edition tumblers, which come in two colors, Target Red and Cosmo Pink. According to Delish, they're already up on resale sites like eBay, listed at prices up to $240. Coming up, if you've ever been worried about your cell phone dying at the worst possible time, we'll hear from experts about a few ways to keep your battery lasting longer. And Stacey Lee will return with a look at your First Alert weather forecast.
The best way to end your day.
That is good TV.
Friends, tonight at 11:05.
At Mattress Depot USA, we believe everyone is entitled to a good night's sleep regardless of their credit situation. That's why we're approving everyone for up to $1,200 towards the purchase of a new mattress with no credit needed. You spend a third of your life in bed, and a comfortable mattress is essential for providing quality of life. $3,000 credit, 100-day savings cash with no credit needed. Only at Mattress Depot USA.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
At US Cellular, anyone can get any phone free. So give yourself a free phone from US Cellular.
She's here.
Then give yourself the gift of not checking it. The gift of connection at US Cellular. New and current customers get any phone free.
You rip and tear your old statements and bills and simply toss those old bottles of pills. But thieves use this information to steal your identity. Don't be a victim. Get the ID Police, the new ink roller that encrypts all your old documents. So before you throw it out, just roll it on and your information is gone. Look, an identity thief can use simple information to get access to your credit card. Then you're responsible for the bills. But ID Police permanently prints a unique encryption graphic that makes it impossible to read through, both on the front and through the back, even if the paper is held up to the light. And it works on all forms of paper, matte or glossy. Paper shredders are slow and always jam. But roll with ID Police and you're in control. Watch again. Here's a bank statement with your name and account number. Now, one easy roll and all your personal information is blocked. Name and address? Blocked. Credit card number? Blocked. Phone, electricity, and gas bill. Now they're all safe to toss in the trash. So relax. Even your medical information is safe with the ID Police. And those applications or pre-approved checks make you vulnerable too. So block it out before you throw it out and thwart any thief with the ID Police. Order now and get your ID Police for as low as $9.99 and get free shipping too. That's right, free shipping. This offer is not available on Amazon, but it is available online or on the phone. So call or click now to get your ID Police for as low as $9.99 with free shipping. Take control with ID Police on patrol. Order now.
Call 1-800-803-1624. That's 1-800-803-1624 or visit getidpolice.com. So call 1-800-803-1624 now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And welcome back. Happy Thursday. We're almost to the weekend and we're tracking active weather. It's already beginning. We're seeing showers across the Yakima area. It's going to start heading down the Yakima Valley, even some mixed precip out in the hills. And yes, get ready because once this active weather pattern starts, it's going to be here for a bit. Legends Casino Skycam, Columbia Basin, Tri-Cities, Columbia Point and Richland, 34 degrees. So far, clear skies, finally out of the fog. Our feels like temp, though, is 30 degrees, so grab a coat. Very chilly this morning. Visibility limited in the Kittitas Valley. We're looking pretty good in Yakima. Prosser seeing some low clouds and fog in the area. Tri-Cities, Hermiston, and Walla Walla and Pendleton looking good this morning as opposed to what we've been seeing the last few days. Very active weather coming in. Now, finally, the weather has shifted. We're getting weather coming down from Canada and from Alaska versus from the South Pacific Hawaii area. So we're starting to see those rain showers and we're going to get that cooler weather and snow. And once this pattern starts, it continues. So I'm thinking our El Nino weather pattern is going to start breaking down as we head into February and March. Let's take a look at our upper level system coming across the area. Here's that heavy mountain snow. Here's our rain showers in the Columbia Basin. Look at the snow down here in eastern Oregon moving into Idaho. That is the pattern for the next couple of days. On Thursday, Friday, we'll start to see that system move through the region. So get ready for active weather. There's the snow. We're going to start seeing that across I-90 Snoqualmie Pass. Some scattered showers coming through the region today with cloudy skies overall. A brief weather pattern coming through in the early afternoon, early evening, moving out towards the east, and we'll start to see that snow pick up here in Pendleton. Heavy snow for the Blue Mountains today. In fact, we're going to pick up probably 8 inches or so, and then in the Cascades over the weekend up to 12 inches, maybe even more. Here's the brunt of that on Saturday. Look at that. Friday night into Saturday is when we're going to see that heavy active snow pattern. So if you have any travel plans this weekend, be prepared for winter driving conditions. Here's that winter weather advisory from 2 p.m. today till 6 a.m. Friday. Above 4,000 feet across the Blues, that I-84 corridor, that could get tricky. Our planner for today in Yakima, look for overcast skies and temperatures in the 30s. For the Tri-Cities, we'll see those overcast skies as well with some stray showers later today, 36 by 8 o'clock this morning. And in Walla Walla, look for those cloudy skies, 37 degrees. So the temperature is actually starting to drop as that system moves through the area. So lots of active weather coming. Mostly cloudy. Our daytime highs today will be in the 40s, well above the average. 45 for Tri-Cities, Walla Walla, 43 in Yakima, 39 today in Ellensburg. Overnight, look for cloudy skies and those scattered showers Mountain snow starts and will continue on and off throughout the weekend. Temperatures through the Columbia Basin and foothills of the Blues staying right around the freezing level, just slightly above, a little bit cooler in Yakima on Toppenish tonight, as well as Ellensburg. So very active weather. Be ready for that. Plan ahead if you're traveling this weekend. Riley?
Thank you, Stacy. With cell phones such a part of our everyday lives, there's always a worry that your phone will run out of power. There are ways to help keep your phone charged and ready to go. ABC's Rena Roy has more.
Losing power on your phone is always a worry, but Consumer Reports has some tips on how you can make your phone battery last longer on a single charge. First, consider your phone's display.
Phones have big, beautiful screens on them now, right? Full color screens, and those screens command an awful lot of power. You can go into the settings and lower the brightness on the phone.
You can also adjust the amount of time your phone stays on before it goes into sleep mode.
So you can go into the settings and adjust it so that the phone goes to sleep after 30 seconds rather than waiting a minute or a minute and a half.
Another way to save power is to turn off some of the background activity that happens on your phone, like your apps.
Social media apps like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, those will continually refresh throughout the day. But most people don't need that information to be updated every half hour, every hour in the course of their day. So you can actually go into the settings and adjust them so that those notifications or those updates are not happening on that continual basis.
Switching to low power mode will help save battery power, keep your phone protected from extreme heat or cold, which adds stress on the battery, and try to avoid waiting until you're almost out of power to charge your phone.
You want to keep them charged sort of between 20 and 80% for as long as you can. That's the ideal stretch to be in.
Experts say charging your phone overnight won't harm the battery.
That is not an issue. The phones these days are designed to recognize when they get to that 100% and to stop the charge there.
And if you think you need a new battery, replacing it is an option.
When you get to the point where you're starting to kind of worry about, is my battery going to make it through the course of a normal day? Go and take a look at the cost of the replacement for you.
Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
An Oklahoma teen has accomplished something no human has ever done before, beating the original Tetris. 13-year-old Willis Gibson shared the moment he reached the game's kill screen on YouTube Tuesday. His score was 999999 when he reached level 157. However, the screen showed level 18 due to the code not being designed to reach so high. Gibson started playing Tetris competitively in 2021 and says he likes the game's simplicity. The teen finished third in the 2023 Classic Tetris World Championship, but Gibson says his goal is to now win it all. A Tetris playing AI was able to reach level 236 in 2021 by manipulating the game's parameters. Tetris was created in 1984 and was released on the Nintendo Entertainment System years later. Congratulations. When we come back, while some say cats and dogs are mortal enemies, one family cat stepped in to save the life of her family's dog after a coyote trespassed on their territory.
The New Year's Super Sale at Furniture Row has been extended, so you can still save $100 on every $1,000 you spend, plus 6 years no interest. Say goodbye to tired old designs, and hello to killer new looks. But hurry, the extended New Year's Super Sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
Shelby's Floral, your homegrown neighbor with worldwide connections for over 45 years. Shelby's, more than just a flower shop, specializing in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, home decor, and all things Christmas. We're unique and we're here for all of life's occasions. Shelby's Floral at the corner of Clearwater and Edison in Kennewick. Stop by today and let our experienced designers help you with all of your floral needs. Shelby's Floral.
Let's get scratching. Let's get scratching.
Start the new year off right with a new truck and get the best from Spec Buick GMC. Like best-in-class towing of up to 22,000 pounds in the Sierra 2500. The most trailer assistant technologies in the Sierra 1500. The most advanced luxury in its class in a new Denali. Best selection with over 100 new trucks to choose from. We are your local GMC dealer. Visit us today in Pasco. Spec Buick GMC, a family automotive tradition since 1912.
Are you spending too much time in the bathroom? After years of straining and pushing due to an enlarged prostate, your bladder loses its flexibility and strength. And none of these common prostate supplements do anything for the bladder problem. Only all-new Ideal Prostate Plus supports both the prostate and the bladder. Call now to find out how you can get your risk-free bottle of Ideal Prostate Plus, a free bottle of Ultimax, and our comprehensive guide to prostate and bladder health. Try Ideal Prostate Plus for a full 30 days, and if it doesn't help you sleep through the night, reduce urgency, frequency, and that humiliating dribbling and leaking, just return the unused portion and your credit card will never be charged for the product. That's how sure we are it's going to work for you.
I don't worry about if there's a bathroom nearby. I'm getting a good night's sleep. Oh, it's amazing.
Call 1-800-547-1228.
The New Year Super Sale at Denver Mattress has been extended. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Or check out the Summit for only $299.99. Plus 6 years no interest financing and free shipping. Happy New Year from Denver Mattress.
2 big NFL games this Saturday on Apple Valley News Now.
All right, look for cloudy skies today, but mostly dry. We could see some scattered showers. Your temperatures in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley well above the average for this time of year. We'll stay in the 30s and 40s, 45 today in Sunnyside. Moving into the Columbia Basin, those temperatures again staying above average in the 40s. Cloudy skies, we could see a stray shower coming through later in the afternoon. Think after 5 p.m. today. And then looking at the foothills of the Blues, it's pretty calm so far, but those Blue Mountains are getting ready to get a bunch of snow, Riley. We're talking up to 8 inches, and we do have a winter weather advisory that kicks in at 2 o'clock this afternoon for the Blue Mountains. So yeah, very active weather coming our way.
Well, they say people fight like cats and dogs, but how about a cat that fights for a dog, saving her life? CNN's Jeannie Moose reports on the feline who put her life on the line.
6-year-old Oakley has a lovable face. She can do spins in exchange for a treat. But when she went out to do her business in the backyard of her Edmond, Oklahoma home, no amount of spinning would have saved her from the coyote that pounced if the family cat hadn't jumped in.
Is she a tough cat? Like, is she like a street cat? I mean, is she...
Yeah, she's a gangster.
Lane Dyer says Binks is a stray that he and his family take care of.
Her and Oakley hit it off pretty good from the beginning.
So when the first of 2 coyotes grabbed Oakley, it was Binks to the rescue, taking on the intruders, scaring them away, though not before Oakley suffered wounds that had blood
spouting out of her chest, unfortunately.
But with stitches and a splint, Oakley recovered a little over a month later.
And so
she yawns over the story of Binks saving her. Coyotes have become such a danger to small dogs that one owner created the Coyote Vest.
Done.
With spikes protruding from a Kevlar vest and even
a set of coyote whiskers.
Nylon bristles that at least look intimidating. But who needs a coyote vest?
I think she's shown that she's not afraid of much.
When the cat has your back. Jeannie Moose, CNN, New York.
That cat looked just about as big as those coyotes.
Right.
In that
okay,
video.
so you're a cat mom and I'm a dog mom.
Yes.
And I have small dogs. So we should introduce Peaches and Plum and
Yes.
Sophie and Sadie.
Yeah.
They could be a team.
Coyotes are scary. We have a lot through the Tri-Cities.
We have a lot of coyotes in the area. Wow.
My grandpa's dog has been attacked by a coyote before, and they are serious. Fortunately, little dog lived through that one.
Train your new cat Plum to be a coyote attacker.
I think he would.
All right, let's take a live look outside around the area. Again, we've got 34 degrees. Traffic moving along nicely.